And back in 1969, educational psychologist Dr. Idgardel, again in 1969, created this thing here called the cone of learning. And on the cone of learning, you'll find out there's more than one way to learn. When you look at the bottom of the cone here, what you'll find there's two ways of learning. There's reading and then listening to words or listening to lecture. This is my poor dad's way of learning. To me, as a kid, it was boring, boring, boring. At the other end of the cone of learning, you'll find the best way to learn is to do the real thing, but just below that is a thing called simulation. Simulation is another word for games or practice. We're simulating doing the real thing. So at the top of the cone was the way my rich dad taught me. At the bottom of the cone is where traditional education or my poor dad tried to teach me. So what Idgardel, again, Dr. Dale in 1969, educational psychologist, found out that reading, you retain the least, less than 10%. And then when you listen to a lecture, it's about 20%. So that's why in school, so much of the time is I would attend class and listen to a lecture and forget everything. So once again, it's more than two ways to learn. At the bottom, these are the A students. And a lot of times at the top, these are the C students or D students. How many of you have met people who are really smart in school, but they can't do the real thing? And that's one of the problems I had with traditional education.